Hart here with your Sunday Ask Susan with Susan Lazar Hart. That's me. Your chance to ask your questions. It's live and it's for you to ask your questions and see what else is possible. Get a sense of possibilities. And one of the things that I was aware of this week was how many people are asking, what's the point of asking a question? Nothing's changing. So while we wait for the algorithms to kick in to let people know we're going live, I'm playing with you from Montreal. It's a gorgeous fall day. You can't see because the window's over there. And my question for myself, hey, Rosanna, welcome, welcome. My question for myself this week has been, is this a question? Hey, Dee, welcome, welcome. Tell us where you're coming from. I love it. Everybody's popping in. Yay, good morning, Dee. Good morning, Pretty. Welcome, welcome. We have an international community, and it's always fun for people to say where they're popping in from. Hey, yeah, welcome, welcome. So this is all about being in the question, asking questions. Sometimes we ask questions that aren't questions. Like, does this sweater make me look fat is actually not a question. I'm looking for you to validate my judgment already. Will this make me money? Sometimes it's not really a question because you already have a point of view that it will not make you money. Hey, Rosanna. Hey, Pretty. For me, it's about really being present and asking a question that has no judgment on it, that has no history on it, that is actually open-ended, right? So when we ask, well, what's the value of asking a question, it's kind of a trick because we've already decided there's a value in asking questions, right? So what if a question was there to actually, hey, Maureen, welcome, welcome, was actually there to support you with information. Hey, Janet, welcome, welcome, right? So this is not this is a conversation, not a dialogue or monologue. So come on in with your questions. I'll let you know what was going on for me this week, and perhaps that was going on for you too. There's been so much shift, so much change, so much, oh my God, it's September. And then, hey, Margot. And then in 4 months, it's 2020. Is this where you want to be? Is this what you want to be doing? Blah, 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 blah. It was coming in all the time on the internet, everywhere. And I was asking myself, what is it that I see for myself 20 years from now, right? And all of a sudden, it kind of changed something for me. I got into, hey, Patricia, I got into a sense, it actually occurred this morning around 4 o'clock in the morning, because I've been asking questions about my future, about how I'm creating and who I'm creating with, and the value of creating. Hey, Errol, welcome, welcome. And what I got the download of was acknowledgement. Like, whew, wow. Acknowledgement of what and how I'm creating that brings me joy. And hey, Christine, and what is it that I visualize, that I see myself being and doing 20 years from now? And it was like, oh, and everything calmed down. That kind of push, get it done, hurry, use this reality as an example, all of that stuff. It just was like, was it chilling? It was just like, whew, wow. And questions start with acknowledgement, right? So when we're asking a question, it's the willingness to be open, because questions open doors. Oh, I got a heart on that. Yeah. Questions open doors to possibilities. Hey, Vanessa, welcome. Questions create. The trick is not to have decided what the question is. Yep. It's about being that expression of question. Preeti. I was procrastinating. I'm going to just do this. I was procrastinating updating my resume. Thanks to my call with Susan. Oh, thanks, Pretty. She made, I'm going to put my glasses on for this because I don't know what's going on with lots of stuff here. Okay, here we go. I was procrastinating updating my resume. Thanks to my call with Susan. Thank you, Pretty. She made her into questioning and breaking down what I would like to see myself in 3 months from now and taking baby steps to get there. Finally, I've outsourced my resume transforming. Yay! Thank you so much, Pretty. And for those of you, I do offer discovery sessions. Go to my website, susanlazarhart.com. You'll see under, I'll check what it is. Anyway, it's under like scheduling a session. There's a discovery session. It's my gift to you. It's where we can actually discover what's working for you, what's not working for you, and how I can assist you, right? So please take advantage of me. That's about being in the question. We're taking advantage of Susan in the discovery session, create more or less for my life, my living, my body, my sense of being in the question. That's a question. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you so much. That's a question that is actually has so much value. Yeah. Yay. Oh, I got a thumbs up on that. Bettina says, sweet. Thank you so much. So what are your questions about being in the question, about having a question? Do you get it? Hey, Sharon, do you get a sense that, when we go to a conclusion of what this question will create, right? Like how much money will I make is not actually a question. It's like, so what are the infinite possibilities of creating with what money is to you? So is money just like dollar bills, or is it silver, gold, jewelry? All the money's owed to you in every lifetime, past, present, and future. Money come, money come, money come, money come. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it takes, right? Are you willing to receive that? So part of being in the question is the willingness to receive the information. And questions create awareness. Like for my question all week, there was something just not something that was, I call it crunchy, right? Something that was just like, and all of a sudden I was just like down, and down is not my natural vibration. So when I'm in that down, like, I'm like, okay, I know that's not my natural vibration. What else is possible here, right? So it's about asking the question, what else is possible here? What's greater here for me? And then being willing to receive the information as it downloads, right? And it could download in so many different ways. If you're asking the question without a judgment, there's a myriad of possibilities showing up for you. Hey, Sharon. And, I know for myself with my business, it's going to look different than everybody else's, right? And no matter what a coach might tell you, or a book might tell you, or information on the internet might tell you, you have to stop and ask, does this match where I'm focusing, right? Where I'm asking to go? Does this match the vibration of what it is that's possible here? And then be with that information. Yeah. So tell me if I'm in the right wheelhouse here. Is this a thumbs up, a yes, a no, a heart? How we doing here? And come on in with your questions. Again, for those of you who are new to Ask Susan, we have a global community. So grateful for that. And this is a place for you to actually ask your questions, because what's popping up in your head is probably popping up in somebody else's as well. So what does being in the question mean to you? What does asking a question mean to you? Patricia, questions without looking for an answer. Look for awareness of possibilities. Absolutely. Yay. Oh, Rosanna gives me a heart. Yeah, it's actually, I'm so excited. I'm moving around here. It's actually being willing. Yay, I got a heart. It's being willing to just be present. Like, what if you were never wrong? What if there was no wrongness in anything that you choose? I wonder. Right? And I I was watching the tennis match yesterday with Serena Williams and the Canadian who won, can't remember her name. And afterwards they said, what is it that gave you your focus? And she said, meditation and visualization. And I've heard that so much with a lot of athletes, their willingness to actually see themselves as the winner and be that energy, see themselves as successful and be that energy, see themselves as strong and be that energy, see themselves as healthy and be that energy. So part of that is being in the question. I wonder what this could look like for me. So truth, what is it that you're asking for 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 2 years from now? What is it? How is it that you see yourself? Do you see yourself as someone enjoying their life, creating with their life? Or do you see yourself as always catching up to your history, what you've decided is, that actually isn't? What if you were never wrong? Okay, we're coming with the questions. Hey, Max. Hey, Margot. Margot, energetic congruency is when something has a kindness to it. Absolutely. Yep. Unless you're not kind, and then it wouldn't actually match who you be. Erica, welcome, welcome, welcome. Going on the wrong hand here. I love it. Janet, love the question of matching vibration. Absolutely. Yep. And you know what? What is it that you're, sorry, this is all held. Now the reason I'm going over with my fingers, because my phone is held with an elastic band. So I'm crossing over. Hey, Camellia, welcome, welcome, welcome. Absolutely. A. Martine, what if there was nothing wrong ever? Right? What if it's just information? If something isn't working for you, stop. Take an aerial view of how you're playing and who you're playing with and how you see yourself. 3 months from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now? Does this match where you'd like to be and who you actually perceive yourself as being? You know, if you perceive yourself as a wrongness, that's the vibration you're going to be playing with. What if there was nothing wrong ever, right? And being in the question, oh, I got a thumbs up and a heart on that. Thank you, Martine. Being in the question is about being present, right? With no judgment. D, sometimes questions feel forced for me. Yep. Those seconds I prefer to know details of what's going on. Wow. What is it? Sorry, it says Seymour. What is the slowness of asking a question that appears to be so time consuming? Okay, cool. So here's the thing. You're not alone. Oh, there's something that happened here. Oh, shucks. I don't know what I did. Wow. Somehow this turned around and I don't know how to unturn it. Yes, I do. I'm going to ask a question. There you go. Woohoo! So, cool. D, when a question feels forced, ask yourself, who are you asking this question for? Right? Have you aligned and agreed to somebody else's point of view? So when we often ask a question and it feels like a push, are you pushing up against something you've already decided? Right? Like, will this work out? Pardon me. Will this work out? Where's that question coming from? Have you already decided what will work and what won't work? So D, let me know. And for everybody, you know, when the question feels forced, first of all, ask yourself, who am I asking this for? Right? And when you're impatient, quote unquote, right? Again, how much of impatience is a judgment of you given to you by somebody else when you were very little, right? So it's a willingness to be in the question, ask for assistance from the universe, and be present with the information as it shows up. You will receive the information when you're actually ready to receive and willing to receive the information. And it's not a wrongness. It's just when you are there, you are there. When you are not there, you are not there. Right? So it's about being willing to be present and laying the foundation for what it is that you're actually asking to receive. So how many of you are willing to lay the foundation, right? And actually focus on what it is that you're asking to create and be in that question? How many of you give up? Once you ask the question, you move on. Oh, it didn't work out. Well, you didn't give the universe time and presence and something to match the vibration of creation with. D says, I love it. Let me know how that rings for you. Yay. Cool. Claudia, found a nice house online that I'm going to see on Wednesday. Cool. The problem is, so far, fast road, behind the house. Okay, I don't want my cat. The problem is, I don't like noise. The problem is, so truth. Have you already told the universe what you don't want, so the universe is giving you what you don't want? We are magic. We are magic. We have the capacity to ask for everything and be in the question. If what you found doesn't work for you, ask for something greater. I wonder what else is possible. What other houses are asking to own me? Right? So if you find a house that has all of these problems, have you already decided that you are the vibration of problems? How's that working for you? Yeah. That would be my question. Cool. Oh, I got hearts on that one. D says, I love it. Bettina, hey, Susan, what would it take for my business to contribute more money to me? Sales are great, and what else is possible? Is it possible to work less and receive more and be able to save more? Well, how many judgments are in work less, receive more, and be able to save more? That would be my question. There's no question there, right? It's D says, frickin' brilliant aha moments. Hey, Gitu, welcome. So Bettina, that would be my question for you. Are you actually willing to be in the question of asking your business what your business would like to be? How much money is your business willing to receive, right? How much have you decided your business must receive? Like, are you willing to totally be in the question? Like business, do you talk to your business every morning? Business, show me how you would like to create, what you would like to create, and who you would like to create with, right? Business, what energy, space, and consciousness can my business and I be to perceive, know, be, and receive in total abundance the ease and generosity of working with me? I wonder what that could create. Yeah, there's a softness there, right? Yeah. Anything we've already decided of what is, that's what you'll get. If you decide something's a problem, you'll be getting the problems, right? That's the vibration. That's the energetic connection. We're all connected, right? That's the energetic connection that you're creating. It's the willingness to are you willing to trust you? Are you willing to trust that you know? Oh, I got a heart on that. Claudia, thanks. That one backfired. I love you, Claudia. Vanessa, yes, so true to wait for the universe to shift things. It's fabulous. And how many times have I moved on too soon? Ava says, oh, great. Yeah, absolutely, Vanessa. And it's not a wrongness. It's like, oh, how many of us were taught, better grab that now, right? Grab it now. Don't wait. How many of you have believed that actually being present and taking an aerial view of your life and living is waiting, right? How's that working for you? What if you're willing to be present? What if you're willing to actually visualize what it is and how it is that you'd like to be and how you'd like to create, and then be in the question from that sense? We talk a lot in 90 Days of Change about focus, creating a focus, creating that foundation, and then seeing where you want to be, and then chunking it down. What's that baby step that you could take today? And perhaps the baby step is being in the question. Bettina, business wants to be infinite contribution to people. Cool. So are you willing to be present with that? Whatever it looks like, whatever it takes. Anita, welcome, welcome. So how is this for people? Are we in the right wheelhouse? I often ask that kind of midway. I know I get excited by these Ask Susan Sundays and the questions that pop up. How's this for you? Is this thumbs up, hearts, likes, questions? What's popping for you? The awareness. Oh, yay! The awareness for myself is it was such a download at 4:00 this morning. I was reading different things. I couldn't sleep. I was looking at my phone, and somebody was talking about the 999 portal that's opened up, the 9th month of the 9th day in 2019. See if that rings for you. Go check it out. Google it. It kind of like, oh, boom, opened up a lot for me. Again, I'm willing to ask a question. I don't care how the information comes to me. I don't have a point of view. Do you have a point of view about how the information comes to you when you're asking a question? Hi, Malika. Welcome, welcome. Bettina says, I love the softness. Yay. Awesome. D, interesting how I still asking questions for what I think I would like to create or continue to create, instead of just asking what other greater possibilities are there and then get out of the way of possibilities. Absolutely. I love that, D. Thank you so much. I mean, that was huge. Janet 999, love it. Absolutely. That was huge for me. Really, I've been walking around this week like, Now, a lot of it has to do with where my focus is. And I know if things aren't showing up, then I ask myself, have I stopped contributing by being in the question? So that's another big one. If things aren't showing up the way you thought or you wanted or you were asking for, stop and ask yourself, wow, have I stopped contributing to my ask? Have I stopped contributing to the question that I'm asking? Right? It's a tough one. It's kind of like roll up your sleeves and be gut honest with you. And sorry, I'm so excited. I keep rolling about in my chair. Thank you. One of the things that I know for sure is if you're willing to roll up your sleeves and be gut honest with you, it's amazing the awarenesses, the downloads that are coming. And more than not, it's because you've stopped contributing to your ask. Yeah. Margot. Thank you for that. Oh, you're welcome, Margot. I decided something is a problem, even if it's not working for me. What contribution can this problem be? Well, stop calling it a problem. Right? If you say, oh, what contribution can this problem be? It could be that you receive a whole bunch of problems. And the test is, oh, can I see if this is a contribution? Rather than, well, that was an interesting choice. Now what else is possible? I wonder, another question to ask is, I wonder what other information is out there for me that I haven't been willing to be or see. Yeah. What other information is out there for me with whatever that is for you, your body, your money flows, your business, your relationship, your sex life, right? What else is out there that I haven't been willing to be or see? Oh, I got a big smiley face on that one. Yeah. Malika, how can I create more with my access business? Ask your access business. Whether it's an access business, a healing arts business, a clothes shop, bread making business, whatever your business is, ask your business to start talking to you, right? Ask your business. Everything we create, I love that, Malika, thank you. Everything we create has an energy to it. Whether it's a book, a song, a business, apple crisp, whatever it is. You know, we're all in what's the word I'm looking for? In symbiosis together, right, with our creations. So it's a willingness to invite your creation to tell you what it requires. You know, I don't know if any of you bake bread. You know, it's about checking in. Is the yeast, has it risen enough? Bread, are you willing to, like, what is that asking to be? It's not about following a recipe and doing it for this hour and putting it in the oven for this hour and checking it for this hour. It's about being present with whatever it is that you're, oh, I got lots of hearts and thumbs up. Whatever it is that you're creating, whether it's, hey, Sandy, whether it's a book, whether it's bread, you know, whatever that is for you, right? Let's see, Margot, what other information can I receive? Be here with these creations. Yep. It's about being present and also acknowledging what you are creating. I mean, that's a huge one, to start acknowledging what you are creating. Like this morning, I was like, oh, whew. Like a friend of mine said, I don't know, 6 months ago, or whenever, no, it feels like 6 months, whenever I fell and I was all in braces and casts and things. And she said, Susan, truth, what if all you did was play with Ask Susan? Would that bring you joy? It's like, totally, right? So it's acknowledging what you are creating, how you are creating, who are you reaching out to, and then asking, oh, so what else is possible here? Like, not, oh my God, what else is possible here? It's like, really be present. And what else is possible here could be taking a 360-degree turn, a 90-degree turn, a 45-degree turn in a place where people say, don't go there. And you say, and you know what works for you, right? So are you willing to be in the question of what people tell you is good for you, is right for you, right? Yeah. Malika says, thanks. Munisha, thanks. Parveen is watching. Hey, Parveen. Margot, ask anything to gift us with information. Yes, and here's the trick about being in the question. It's also about, are you willing to receive the information? No matter what it looks like, no matter what it takes, without judgment, right? No judgment here. The judgment-free zone. Me, judgment-free zone, right? Take an aerial view. What questions can I ask here? What question can you be here? Yeah. Thank you so much for everybody popping on. I love these questions. It's something that we live with. We are in question. Our cells shift every 10 nanoseconds at a time. Our body's in question, right? Oh, where does this go? Does this go to this cell, to this cell, to this fat cell, to this, you know, whatever that is, right? How it shifts and changes what you eat as you put it in your body. How it shifts and changes as you receive money, right? And wherever it goes, wherever you put it, it's always about being in the question and acknowledging what you are creating. Yeah. Eva, it seems all of my business stuck. No students, no clients coming. I don't know what to do to start my income. What questions could I ask? You could ask your business. Business, show me what it is that you'd like to be. Ask your business, and no matter what it looks like, right? Ask your business, okay, I'm being present with you, business. Talk to me, right? What is it that you're asking to be? How are you asking to be, right? And what else, what other businesses are asking you to create with them, Eva? You know, when we have a point of view of, this is my business, this is the way I have to be, there's no question there, right? So start asking, body, what business would be fun for you to play with? Because money follows joy. You know, it's the willingness for you to actually be present with that information. No matter how crazy it is, right? Can you imagine Steve Jobs, who created all of these amazing computer gadgets we're playing with, if he had decided that his business wasn't working? There's so many people that I'm thinking of who said, no, thank you. I'm actually Thomas Alva Edison with a light bulb, you know, the airplane, the car, all the things we take for granted that people thought were crazy. Like, when you have a good horse and a buggy, why would you have a car? Right? It's about being present, and also it's about what is it that just turns you on. You know, sometimes we have businesses and they just don't turn us on anymore, and we keep going at them like a horse and a buggy, and everybody's vroom, vroom, going by in these speedy little cars. it's like, does it work for you? What is it? Who are you looking at that you're comparing your business to? I mean, there's so many questions. You know, I love that you brought this up, Eva, because this is the kind of thing we talk about with 90 Days of Change, starting September, season 2, September 25th. If you're interested, #change and I will contact you. This is exactly the kind of thing that we're talking about. And people's businesses have changed, their lives have changed. So I'm just so grateful that we are continuing. D, this Ask Susan will be re-listened to again and again. Eva says, I feel I need to start something new. Absolutely. So ask what that is. What do you, Eva, how do you see yourself 3 months from now, 10 years from now? What is it that, you know, talk to that future you and ask it to come into the present. Yeah. Margot, acknowledging these are choice and the feedback from the creations. Yes, absolutely. Yep. Ava says, yes, I'm a bit bored with, absolutely. Yeah, that was going to be my next question, Ava, is how bored are you, right? Because when we've decided we're bored, it's a really great question, Eva, because I was asking myself that question too this week. And it's not a question. It's information. Oh, wow. Okay, so what is it? How would you like to create? Oh, I got lots of hearts and thumbs. How is it that you would like to create that perhaps nobody else has before? Right? Are you willing to be in the question of your creations? Right? We shift and change all the time. We're the only being on the planet that's decided there's only one way to do something. But you're not that, or you wouldn't be on Ask Susan. Right? So all of you Uber creators, who are stopping your creations because you've decided this is my business, it made me a lot of money before and now it's not, and what's wrong with it? Right? It's kind of like, are you nourishing your business like you would a plant? You know, I just brought in the Christmas cactus that I had in the shade all summer, and I brought it into the sun, and I clipped off a lot of the bits and pieces of it and talked to the plant and asked, how would you like to be? Where would you like to be? Are you willing to nourish your business in the same way? Thank you, Susan, says Eva. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Somebody I was talking to this week on a discovery session said, I love the Ask Susans because they're short and sweet, and that's where we're going. That's where we're going. So another question. Bettina, why do you say it's a judgment to ask for more money while working less? Okay, for you it's an ask. That's cool. You know, everybody has a different way of being. That's what I love about Ask Susan, right? It's about being in the question. If it works for you, that's awesome, right? When we ask for more money while working less, we've decided, and this could not be you, Bettina, we have almost 2,000 people who come into the Ask Susan, so I'm going to spread it out here. Often when people ask for more money with working less, they've already decided what working less has to look like, and they've already decided what more money has to look like. You know, when I was this summer in Vermont, and there are only certain movements I could do, I started just talking to my garden and playing with my garden, and I got this huge download of a new book, right? Of everything I'm learning now, I learned from my garden. Oh, it was so light, and I'm playing with it. And there's certain movements I can't do, and there's certain movements I can do. And cool, what else is possible? Is that working less with more money? I don't have a point of view about it. It's like, yeah, baby, this is turning me on. I'm going for it, right? Working easier, Margot says, question mark. Again, I got lots of thumbs and hearts on that. You know what? Whatever that is for you, right? Working easier for some people is a judgment. So does more money, working less, working easier, does that create a lightness in your universe? If it does, you go for it, right? I actually don't have those questions in my universe, right? Because whatever I do, it's from the joy and the love of creation. And I know that success for me follows joy, right? So I don't have a point of view about working more, working less. It's like, so truth, will getting on the computer and talking with you all create more or less? More, okay, cool. I'm not asking, is it more money? I'm not asking, is it more ease? It's just more, right? What if more was totally infinite, right? What could that be? What could that be like for you? What if more was just infinite? Are you willing to live in abundance, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it takes? Yeah. So, Margot and Bettina, let me know if this rings for you. That was a great question. Again, your point of view creates your reality, right? So you have to be roll up your sleeves, be gut honest with yourself, and ask yourself what, oh, I got a hearts and a thumb up on that. What is it that you're creating that actually brings you joy? And how can I have more of that? That's kind of the way that I play. If it's not working for me, I stop and I totally ask questions. What is this? What can I do with it? Who am I being? Right? If it's not working for you, who am I being? Oh, I'm being somebody else's advice. Like, how's that working for you? Abundance, yes, please. Malika says. Margot says music. Cool. Music soothes the savage beast. I love it. All right. As I was just saying before, I love you and leave you. I love it that this is about 25, 30 minutes, just enough time to be present with you. Time is endless. Presence is endless. I adore you all. If you're interested in 90 Days of Change, #change, and I will get on a call with you. It's changed so much for so many people, and we're looking to more change. More change, more. I wonder what that could create for you. All right. Live boldly. Love greatly, and be that fearless leader. Ooh, I got lots of hearts that you came here to be, right? A fearless leader is one that's willing to ask questions, be in the question, and just fucking go for it. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it takes. Marco says, thank you. Dee says, great question, contribution, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Margot. Thank you, everybody. Mwah. See you next Sunday. And if you're watching this on replay, push #replay so I know where you're coming from. Yay. Please give details, Malika, #change, and I will, oh good, we already got #changes up here. I will check in with you. Yay. I adore you all. It's so hard to leave you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Have a great, great day, evening, morning. You changed my world. I hope this changes yours. See you next